Hi everyone, it is Madison. I'm so excited to be making a YouTube video for you guys finally. Now that I'm settled in my house, it's just been such a long journey and process to move all the way across the country by yourself, fly back and forth for birthdays and Christmas. It was a crazy time to move, but it was good because I left at the perfect time because in Chicago there is like 10 feet of snow. Just a little quick update, I got a puppy. I know all of you from Snapchat know, and some of you from Instagram. I haven't actually made a post about him yet, but he's amazing. It is definitely hard having a German Shepherd puppy. They are working dogs, so they have so much energy all the time, and it's crazy. It's a lot. It's like having a kid, so it's like being a single mother. So my plan today was to go to eat some breakfast, work out, and then just go do some shopping and just relax. And I was just sitting there and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna film a YouTube video today. I talk about how I want to do it. And it's just so amazing to, for you guys to see the real me instead of just like quick little videos and pictures here and there. Like, you guys it's not the real thing. So here I am, and I got a notebook and I was gonna write everything down, but I know what I'm talking about. I don't need to write anything down. So let's get to the main 3 key points of building a booty. Building a booty. Anybody can do it. It doesn't matter if your mom's skinny, if your dad's skinny, if your mom is fat, if your dad is fat. It doesn't matter what genetics you have. It might be easier for somebody else who has, genes that runs in the family to having curves. But my mom, absolutely no butt. She's always been skinny her entire life. There's no like big butt genes in my family whatsoever. So I know in my transformation story, which is on my channel, you could watch it so you could find out my life before and what I weighed and whatever, but pretty much I'll give you a little recap. I was 119. I was super depressed. A lot of you think that I had a booty before and I didn't. Freshman year, having a tiny little bit of ass, like it was like a huge thing, like everyone thought it was so big. I thought it was so big, and I look back at pictures and it was not big. I never had a big booty. I posed a lot to make it look like I had one. I never could stand up and look good. I would always have to, sit down and like pull my fat or whatever. But anyway, never had one. And one day I woke up and I was just like, I'm sitting around complaining about my body. Why don't I just do something about it? So I did something about it. I was inspired by a lot of girls on Instagrams about their transformation pictures and how they did it. And I was like, if they could do it, why couldn't I? And now I am here talking about my experience and how I got results so quick, and how you guys should look at me and say, if she could do it, then you can too. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to inspire and to educate as many people as I can. Doesn't matter if you bought my guide, if you didn't buy my guide. I always try and help and reach out and answer all of your guys' questions, because it's a confusing thing. I didn't even know what bulking and cutting was, and if I should do it first, if I should do it. I was so confused at the 2 topics. I was confused at everything. So, it takes a lot to go and do research yourself, find out what's fake, what's real, what's good for you, what's not. In what I'm teaching, I don't have a certification yet. I'm working on it. It's super easy to get, but just right now, I'm trying to save money, and it's just not what I want to do right now. I'm just going to stick to online coaching, because that's a lot. So maybe if I hired somebody to do that, because it is a lot, and I'm going to talk about that in another video about how I started my business and what I do. But anyway, yeah, so here are I'm gonna just name the 3 most important tips to booty building that you need to do. The first one that I always talk about is eating. You need to eat in a high calorie surplus. And that means you need to eat more than you're burning. So if you're eating one meal a day and you're going to the gym and you're lifting and you're sweating and you're getting it in, you're not going to build any muscle, because the food builds muscle. The food is fuel. That is what's going to make your muscles grow. So it is eating. And how you do this is you times your weight by 20 to see how many calories you need to eat every day. And to see how much protein is 1.0 to 1.3. I say 1.3. You need to times that up really quick and easy on the calculator, and I suggest using the app MyFitnessPal. It is an app that lets you track your calories, your macros, and all of that. It's super simple. I use it every day just to make sure I'm getting in all my calories. I'm not doing it to cut. I'm doing it to see, that I'm getting in all my stuff. So I use that every day, and yeah, it's super, super simple. Now, when I first started working out, I was 119. So for me to eat however many calories I needed to eat, which I don't even know how much that is, it was hard for me. And actually, when I first started working out, I didn't even know you needed to times your calories to gain weight, but I still gained weight because I was eating more than what I was eating before. So it doesn't matter if let's say you're eating one meal a day and like a snack, and you want to start up fitness and you have to eat like 2,500 calories, and you're like, holy shit, I only eat like 800 a day. That's okay, as long as you're eating more. You're not going to eat the 2,500 or however many. The goal that you times up right away. It's going to take time. Our stomachs, if you're not used to eating, they're not used to all the food. So you need to slowly expand your stomach. And what that means is you need to eat, if you're used to eating one meal a day, have a meal a day with snacks. And then the next week or 2 weeks, have 2 meals with snacks. And then 3 meals with snacks. Slowly expand your stomach, and that way you won't hurt your stomach. You won't be discouraged when you can't eat. Everything is a process, and you need to do it the right way. So yeah, slowly expand your stomach, but it's all about eating. You need to eat more than you're doing before, and then slowly actually have the amount that you're having. If it's hard for you to intake protein, I have this shake that is vegan, and it is so good. So if you're vegan and you feel like you can't get in enough protein because there's not a lot of options for people who are vegan. There's tofu and stuff like that, but still, it's hard. And by the way, I have a vegan guide, and it has a bunch of, substitutes and protein shakes and stuff, so you guys can check that out on my website. But, so it is, I'll put it in the link, in the description below. It is 1 cup of soy milk, 1 scoop of protein, 1 cup of hemp seeds, and I believe ice, and then a handful of strawberries, and that's all. And it tastes so good. I just gulp it down, and it is 1,100 and something calories, like 85 grams of protein, and then like 30 something carbs or 20 carbs. And it is literally, if you do not have time to eat a meal, drink the shake and you're good. It is better than a regular meal. It is so healthy and it's so good, and that's the first time that I found a shake that I actually love and I will continue to use. So I definitely should suggest it. My second tip is you need to activate your glutes before you work out. This is super, super, super important, and I stress it so much. And if you're not activating your glutes before you work out, you're not going to grow your glutes. Okay, I see a lot of Instagram people who are like, oh, it's sort of important. No, it is important. You need to. If you don't do it, you're not going to grow. Our butts are not used to being used. We use our legs every day. We don't use our butt every day. We're not working on our butt. We're sitting on our butt, and we're not using our glute muscles. So our glute muscles are asleep. So you're not using them. But by activating your glutes, you're waking them up, and then during your workout, you're going to use them. So during your workout, you're going to use them. If you activate them beforehand, I suggest using a resistance band. Before, when I was back in Manuka at Peak Fitness, they had these bands that weren't even meant for that, and I used them. And oh my God, I swear, I would do 3 reps and my ass would be sore. And since I moved, I don't have those, so I'm trying to search them online. So I started to use My Play Fit, and they're not as good. I used to be an ambassador for the company. and I never made any posts about the bands because they honestly suck. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I only use them now because that's all I have, and I haven't had time to like look online and do research. So, you know, I don't even like telling my clients, you know, buy these, like, get these bands, because they suck, and I don't want somebody to spend $30 on something that, you know, is trash. I mean, they might be bad for me because of the high resistance that I used to have at peak, but, you know, and then I lost there is medium to like extra heavy, I think, and I lost the extra heavy, so now I've been using medium, and it's just, oh my god, I feel like, you know, I haven't been doing enough. So I finally bought some resistance bands. I'm gonna test them out. They weren't that pricey. It was 2 for $23, the large and the extra large. So I'll tell you guys how those are. If, you know, I'm real. You know, I used to be an ambassador for BPI, and their protein tastes like shit. Like, I don't want to be here and like bash a company, but my personal, you know, opinion is it's chalky. It doesn't mix well in the blender. There's always little pieces, and, you know, I want you guys to take my word for everything. You know, when I am going to be posting something for everybody to see, I'm not gonna tell everyone that I like it when I don't, because then if you guys try it and it sucks, you know, there goes my word, you know, like, it's shot. Like, you're gonna be like, what? Like, this shit sucks, you know? So when I become an ambassador for a company, if I do, I will not share it unless I like it, and I'm gonna tell the company I'm gonna try it first before I tell everyone about how great it is, because I'm not gonna lie, you know, like, I'm just not like that. I'm not gonna deceive anybody. So anyway, you need to activate your glutes beforehand. It's so important. If you do, because a lot of people, they're like, I'm not growing, I only feel it in my legs are growing, but my booty isn't. You need to activate your glutes, and if you do, oh my god, you will feel it in your glutes, I promise you. And then, okay, the third thing is you need to stay consistent. The reason why I got results quick is I literally gave my entire self and life and effort and everything to working out. I didn't miss one day, and I'm talking about, I was so consistent. I went to a funeral, and literally after the funeral, I was like, Mom, Dad, like, you need to drop me off at the gym. Like, I need to work out. Like, I need to go now. Like, I was asking him, when are we leaving? When are we leaving? I need to work out. And if I couldn't one day because I forgot they closed early, I would do a workout at the park. Like, I would not skip a workout ever. I was consistent every day. Literally, I wouldn't miss a meal. I was just so committed to it, and that's why I received results so quickly. And I looked in the mirror and I compared the picture. I took a picture and I compared the two pictures from, I believe it was January to March or something, and I was like, holy shit, like, do you see this progress? Like, it inspired me so much, and ever since then it just skyrocketed, and I just kept showing my progress, and I compared progress pictures, and then that's, you know, that's history. So if you never know, like, how far you could get, so if you know, work out for a week and you know, you get tired of it and then you give up, you're never gonna know what you were capable of. You could have had a new passion, you could have inspired somebody. You never know who you could have met in the gym. You never know what you could have done with your life. You never know, you know, how you could feel. You know, some people get results, you know, my clients, some people get results in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, in 4 weeks. Some people, you know, it's taken them 5 months, 4 months to see results, and that's okay. What if you work out for 4 months and you're like, you know what, I haven't seen results, I quit? What if you would have worked out for 1 more month, and then that would have been your month? That would have been the month that you see results. And, you know, you never know. You cannot give up. You need to stay consistent, because literally, if you do it, it's gonna work. Nobody is like, there's not one person who can't gain muscle. There's not one person who can't see results. You have to try and try and try and try and try again, and keep going, keep going, keep going. It's a lifestyle. It's a healthy lifestyle. It's a beautiful lifestyle. It is just so, it changed everybody and anybody who I talked to. They said it changed them from the inside out. If you have that positive mindset going into the gym every day, I'm going to see results, I'm going to work hard, this is my lifestyle, I'm not doing it just for my vacation in 3 months, I'm doing it because I want to change my life. I want to better myself. I want to focus on me, because it's when it's you alone in the gym with your headphones and you are working on yourself. How powerful is that? It is so mind-changing. And then when you see results, it is just the best feeling. I'm changing my body before my eyes. I get to feel confident in myself. I'm doing it for me. It's a lifestyle. It's a healthy lifestyle change. Don't think of it as a small goal. Think of it as a lifestyle change. And if you think of it as a lifestyle change, then your whole opinion on just a small goal, it'll go away. You will be motivated the entire time through your workout. And there's going to be times where you get unmotivated and you're like, is this even worth it? And, we all get like that. I didn't get like that for the first 6-7 months of me working out. I was consistent the entire time. And then it's times now where I get unmotivated. It was just before my vacation, I was feeling in such a funk. I didn't know what it was. I thought I was missing something. I kept all these thoughts. I didn't know what it was. And I came back from vacation and I was slacking, and I started to work a little bit, but it was just, there was something missing inside. I was upset. I was super upset. And I was sitting on the couch one day, and it was at nighttime, and I just was scrolling through Instagram, and it was boom. I just got this huge burst of motivation. I literally got up, and keep in mind, I never work out at night, ever. The last time I worked out at night was back in the first couple months of me working out. That's when I worked out at night, and it was always during the day in the morning. So I was just you know what? I'm going to the gym. I got on my clothes. I went to the gym. One of the best workouts of my life. It was the best. I was just so happy in every rep, and it was the best workout. I was so sore, and I just loved it, and it was amazing. And I ended up meeting this girl, and I had one of the best conversations with her. She just has an amazing mindset. It was just such an amazing conversation. I met her fiance, and it was just a great experience, and it just inspired me. I told them about my life and what I accomplished in my business, and they just reminded me that, I could do anything, and it was just so amazing, and that sparked me. That literally, it got my motivation back. You never know. Listen to that little voice inside of you, because it could be the universe talking to you. It could be God talking to you. It could be, something that should have happened at that exact moment, and it was just so amazing. So those are my 3 tips: eating, activating your glutes, and staying consistent. There's, a lot more, but those are the 3 main things, and if you do those things, you will see results, and I promise you. Just stay consistent, eat your food, and activate your glutes, and you will build a booty. You will. So I hope you got, a little bit of information out of this video. I know I post this a lot, or I used to post it a lot, but I wanted to remind everybody the 3 main things, about booty building. So if you guys have any more video ideas that you want to see, I know a lot of you want to, get to know about how I built my business, how I moved across the country, how I followed my dreams, how I gave up everything. I would love to do a video like that, or, just any suggestions, comment below. And again, if you need any help, fitness advice, it doesn't matter if I have 3 followers, 3,000 followers, 20,000, 100,000, a million. I still really want to help everybody, so don't be afraid to email me. It's a goal every day for me to answer every email, and I do get it done. I send out guides in the morning, and I reply to everybody at night. So if you have a question, DMs, they get lost. I know I tell people, you can DM me and email me, but DMs disappear. So please, if you have any questions, please email me. My email is mgfitnesscontact@gmail.com. if you have questions about my guide, if you need help with something, if you need anything, if you need suggestions, whatever, let me know, and I will get back to you within 12 to 24 hours. Thank you everyone who supports me and who has been supporting me for so long. I know a lot of you have been following me since way back in the day, and I really appreciate that you've been here this whole time, and you're with me, and it's so amazing. I appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, thank you again, and I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Yeah, bye everyone.